In this video, we are going to learn how to get the user's location and show it on the map. I have added a map fragment and a button on the top, and over here I have added a request code which I am going to explain what this is for. This is for handling permission. And I have gotten the button, and there is two methods down below, one for enabling my location and the other one for checking the result of permission. So this for Android 6 and above, we need to ask for the permission from the user. We can't have the location permission directly. We need to ask the user that our app needs location permission, and if the user accepts the permission, then we can get his location. So over here there is a enable my location button. This one simply checks whether we have access find location or not. If we don't have the access find location which is needed for this app, we are going to request for access find location over here. And this is the request code. Request code is something to check whether we have gotten the permission that we wanted or not. I have set this value to 1, so the access find location result, we are going to check it with this request code. And if the user already has the location permission, set my location button for Google Map to true. This is on request permission result. It checks whether the user has allowed or denied the permission. So if the request code is the location request code, if the request code isn't the location request code, simply return because this isn't the permission that we wanted. If the permission is granted, which in our case is access find location, if access find location is granted, enable my location, which is coming up over here, and enabling my location button. And I have added a class over here. You can get this class from resources I have provided for you in this tutorial. We don't need to change any code over here, simply copy paste this class. I am not going to explain this class line by line, but I'm going to tell you what this does. This basically handles all the things that we need for getting permission. This shows the user a dialog that we want permission X, and the user can allow or deny the permission. This handles all the other stuff, such as showing a dialog, checking whether the permission has been granted, has been denied, and all of the other stuff like that. So we are going to use this class permission utils over here to check whether access find location has been granted and to request for the permission access find location. That's it for the permission. After we got the location permission, we can do what we want. At first over here in on map ready, we want to enable my location, and I need two listeners for Google Maps, so I am going to call Google Maps, set on my location button, click listener, and set on my location, click listener. Inside on my location, click listener, I am going to just add a message to log. I have already added the tag inside main activity, so I am going to call main activity.tag. And the second listener, which is on my location button, click listener, I am going to do the same, just showing a message in the logcat. That's for this two, simply showing a message in the logcat. And for the tag, I have called this Google Map API. So in the logcat, we need to filter our logcat to Google Map API. Google Map is enough. So the next thing we are going to talk about is on click. When the user clicks on the button that we have added over here, we just want to go to our location. So I'm going to type down here a method, go to my location. Let's create this method. And inside this method, we are going to get the user's location and show the location on the map. The first thing we are going to do is checking whether the user have the permission or not. So if activity compat dot check self permission, the first value is context and the second value is, in our case, we need access file location permission. So and this is a part of Android manifest. Android.manifest. Permission dot access file location. We need to check whether we have the access file location or not. If we don't have, or if the location hasn't been granted, package manager dot permission granted. Also, we are going to check the second permission, which is access course location, because user might have access course location, and that one is enough too. We don't need both of them. Changing this one to access course location. If the user doesn't have any of those two locations, then enable my location or simply check for the location and request the permission. I am going to type in to call enable my location button over here. But if we already have the permission, simply go and enable my location button. So Google Map dot set my location button to true. It is enabled now. And we are going to use location manager and a criteria class for getting the location of user. So location manager get system service. We get the user location by using location service. So get system service context dot location service. Now we have a location manager and we need a criteria. What is criteria? This basically says construct a new criteria object. The new object will have no requirement on accuracy, power, or response time. Will not require altitude, speed, or bearing, and will not allow monetary cost. So we are going to use this criteria and the location manager to get the location. Let's do that. Location, making an object of location, and calling location manager, get last known location, Calling location manager again, get best provider using this criteria. So we got the location from location manager and using location service. Now we need to check where this location points to. So we are going to show this location on the map. All we need to do is first check whether the location has been found or not. So if the location is not null, show the location on the map. Google Map.animate camera, camera update factory, .new latlan, or new latlan zoom. We have this method too. This one simply allows you to zoom to the location that you want. So new latlan zoom, location dot get latitude, and location get longitude. We got the location over here and we want to zoom to 13. Latlan, new latlan, that's it. And end it over here. Okay. So we animate the camera to the new latlan object, which we got the latitude from location and the longitude from location. And zooming by 13. So let's run this application to see what is happening. Let's actually go to Android manifest. I am going to change the main activity to my location activity, which is over here. Now this activity will run and we will see the user's location and showing it on the map. Also in the logcat, we added these two methods over here on my location click listener and on my location button click listener. We are going to see this message in the logcat. As you can see, there is a message over here. I told you this is going to be handled inside permission util class. We need to allow the location permission. It says allow Google Map API to access this device's location, allow. And if I click on this one, we will get our location and show the location on the map. At the end, we are going to animate the camera to the location that we have got and zoom by 13. Let's click on that. And here we are. We got the location. Let's click on this button. And as you can see, on my location button, just got clicked. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe. And if you like our videos, please like them or add a comment or share it with your friends.